on day 7 of our road trip. We've popped into Genesis Equipment down at Yatala. Said that correctly, not Yatala. And we're just picking up some equipment for the workshop. Not only do they do the Bendpak hoists that we've got in the workshop, but they also do jacks and transmission jacks and all of the general equipment that you require in the workshop, right down from tyre fitters, from the big stuff to the little stuff. And we're just going to refresh a little bit of the stuff that we have in the workshop, aren't we? So you've grabbed a couple of trolley jacks?
Yes.
So all American made by one of the Bendpak family. They're Ranger trolley jacks made for the Bendpak family. And we've squeezed 2 in. They're going to send us down a transmission jack because I don't think we can fit that in. And after this we're off on a little 5-hour detour to pick up a differential. And I think it's going to be how much stuff can we squeeze in a 57 Pontiac and a Galant for the trip home.
Hang on, but come and have a look at some of these products.
Yes, absolutely. Whether you've got trucks or cars,
yep,
and whether they're old school or new school technology, Genesis Equipment have got your back.
Yes, that's right.
So what is this?
So this hoist here in particular, this is an industrial style hoist, but if you wanted to use something like this at home, this would be ideal. If you've got a shallow ceiling, you'd be able to put your car on this, still be able to remove a transmission because you've got a nice throughway here to actually do functional work on your car, as well as not bother yourself with clearance issues. So you can lower this down and be able to drive a car up and over it and still have all the space that you need.
If you've got a workshop, even a truck workshop, we've got the big tyre fitters here. And right down to the smaller tyre balancing machines, everything from your cars all the way up to the big trucks.
Look at this hoist, look at the actual size of this hoist. Look, the Pontiac on it is quite a small car compared to the size of this hoist. So you could do small trucks on it to do wheel alignments as well as cars, and you can change the position of the wheel pads. So if you've got quite a large truck, you can move the wheel pads forwards so you can fit a car that's quite large, or a truck or something like that, or even like the ambulance, the 55 ambulance, it'll fit straight on it. So
Stephen, what are these?
Over here we have the Sturtle Coney column lift. So these are the 8.5 tons, and they're actually big jacks in a way, mobile jacks. They go under the wheels of the truck and they lift up the truck on each side, each corner of the wheel. So they're a wireless column lift, so they run by 24 volts and a hydraulics, and they link up together, so they all communicate together. So you can have 4, so where we can lift the 4 wheels, 2 axles, right away to 32.
So you can have 32 of these lifting up 32 wheels on a big road train or massive truck and trailer. So do you often sell them as in 32? So you're selling them to the big industrial trucking companies, and you can wheel them into place and then you can pack them away afterwards?
Absolutely, yeah.
So they really take up a little bit of storage, they lift a lot of weight, and it would also, for us car guys, if you have really long cars like the ambulance, this would lift them very safely. Or what about limos?
Absolutely, absolutely. If it's a wheel, it's going to lift it, and because it's 8.5 ton,
yeah,
you know, that's 8.5 ton per wheel.
Oh wow!
So you're talking then 17 ton of axle.
Oh wow!
You know, and then you double that up if there's 4, you know, 34 ton.
That's a lot of lifting weight. That's like a lot of lifting weight. Yeah. So these are more for you big trucking companies.
And buses, we sell a lot of the busing guys.
Yes.
You know, where they lift the buses up.
Absolutely, fabulous. Now, you guys sell to the trucking shops, to normal mechanic shops. You also sell to the home enthusiast. So you're doing everything from your little 1.5 ton trolley jack to your 8.5 ton per wheel jack.
Column lift, that's right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So from everything from little to big.
it's really diverse, you know.
Yeah.
Whether, like you said, whether you're a home enthusiast right up to a big logistics company that wants to lift up your truck and trailers.
Absolutely, and you will actually go out to the client if they're setting up a factory and help them in the development stage of what they require and what equipment they need.
Absolutely. If it's a green, what we call a green field, so we provide them turnkey solutions. We'll go in and at the planning stages and help them plan their workshops out to provide the most efficiency.
Yeah.
Right away through, if they're just renovating a workshop, doing an upgrade, we'll go in and advise them what equipment they need.
Yeah, and for the home enthusiast who might be looking at some of these smaller lifting solutions or just some workplace equipment, you're also there if they need extra attachments.
Absolutely.
And you've got everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Any accessory for a hoist, even with these days now with electric vehicles coming out, we have even the EV lifting table. So anything, if it's an oil drainer, if it's a 1.5 ton trolley jack, axle stands, presses, anything that's in that mechanical workshop.
Absolutely. And I can say from experience that your team is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, Lily.
Great over the phone assistance, and anytime we need anything, you guys are just a phone call away, and it's fantastic.
Thank you very much. And that's what we built Genesis Equipment on. I mean, our mission, which is to provide that good service to every customer. I like everyone to have a good experience, and every person I have in this business, all of their values are aligned. So, we're definitely all on the same mission.
That's fabulous. So, if you need any workshop equipment, whether you're large or small, or if you're just setting up and you need some good quality equipment for your home workshop, give Steve and his team up here at Genesis Equipment a call and they'll sort you out.
Look forward to it. Thank you.
No worries. If you like this video, don't forget to click like and leave a comment. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and click the notification bell. If you like the t-shirts that you see the crew wearing, there's a link in the description below where you can grab some for yourself. Thanks for watching.